Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Celtic can try it again now. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
And here's Yamal. Ribéry, cross into the box. And it's hoisted clear. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal. He's picked his way through. And it's Cancelo. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that is one way to stop him. Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp. No goals as yet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Celtic! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
And he shoots! Adams gets rid without sophistication.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maradona has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Ribéry. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Ribery! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Celtic are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckham plays it short. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Rice. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Bergkamp. And he's found the way. It's Bergkamp! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bergkamp can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And he's in. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Perez. Maradona. Some resolute defending there. And it's Bergkamp. That's been cut out, well played. Bastoni. Beckham. Griezmann. Tries from distance. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham concedes a free kick for that. Beckenbauer. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ribery! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the action is back on the way. Japan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Bastoni. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer, little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer is flagged offside. Roberto Carlos goes long. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Well, now here's a good battle by Mbappe! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Roberto Carlos. Bastoni. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pedri. That has been slung wide. And it's Roberto Carlos. Turns back here, probably the best option.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be close.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergkamp gets into some space. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out. He's gone for goal! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Rice. Yamal. Looking to play him in. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Mbappe. He is through here. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. And a chance! And he's missed it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
But he's forced to go back. Knocks it into space. And that pass... Haaland! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Bergkamp, he's got away. Flashes it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Japan making another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Japan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Terrific header! And he steered it beyond the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Celtic have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rice. And it's Valverde. Drilled in low. That has not gone well. João Cancelo has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitutions taking place.
Japan making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely no...
Oh, what a climb! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Costa Curta with the foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rice. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? Dink through. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. That's a decent clearance.
There will be 5
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Played in deep. Beckenbauer. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe gets into a good position. De Bruyne shapes to shoot! And that is the last effort of the game. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
Now it's Maradona. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Can he spark a counter here? Rijkaard. Hernes. Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Salah. He's away! He's having a shot! It's there! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Beckham.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's looking wide. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that could set him on his way. He's decent chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, great feat, that. And here's Mbappe. Bastoni gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. Hernes. Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Salah. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside! Rijkaard.
Japan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rijkaard. Now Hernes. And it's Maradona. Beraldo. Gavi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Bastoni is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Neymar. Can he get it through? Serginho's cross gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Beraldo. Corner given. Maradona. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that has been cleared. Gavi. Van Dijk. For Messi. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Maradona. Gavi. Messi. It's a searching pass. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Rijkaard. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hoeneß. And it's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Mbappe. Beraldo. Now it's Maradona. Serginho deals with that comfortably. Rodri. 60 minutes played. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Big chance, corner. Messi plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... Oh, shooting chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And this is Messi. Neymar. Hoeneß. Roberto Carlos. Hoeneß. And here's Maradona. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rudiger. And it's Van Dijk. Gavi. Distributed tidily. Cafu. And he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And Messi!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be...
Can he finish? Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Serginho. Neymar. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Japan making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's heaved it away. Madrid are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Maradona. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Beraldo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that has put paid to that. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only...
こんにちは。 こんにちは絵文字、絵文字。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And he's managed to get free. And it's Perez. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Van Nistelrooy stood up well to him there. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more...
Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Here's Garcia. And it's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Azar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe! And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's tidy. He's having a go! Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And here's Azar. Knocks it into space. Maradona.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos. Perez. Luis Garcia. Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Azar. Beckham. And it's Perez. Roberto Carlos. And he's gone backward here. He's gone for goal! Howson with the clearance. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Beckham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham with the short one. Delivers with wit. That's going to go a long way. Perez. Sporting have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. To Beckham. Played back in. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He has found the way through. João Neves touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here. There's the shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes...
And Beckham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's really put himself on the line here. Japan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now it's crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rijkaard. Perez. Maradona has a shot! That's got him rattled. Looking to play him in. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The referee's awarded a free kick. Howson. Japan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Yamal! Yamal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Lamine Yamal brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Beckenbauer, almost an hour gone. And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Here's Yamal. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Maradona receives it in a good position here.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Beckham simply refused to be outdone there. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Out to the left it goes. And there's goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Luis Garcia. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Dijk. And Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Luis Garcia.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And it's Neves. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hazard gets into a good position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ball looks a good one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Saka. He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards... Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed it, he rises! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Trust it. And a chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Musiala. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. Spread out to the left. Rice. Udogi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Forlan. Forlan. And it's Maradona. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi has it in a wide position, drives it, up he goes! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrific header, he met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 4.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Drogba, played out to the left flank. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Beckham goes sliding in. And it's Musiala. Musiala, great vision. And here's Roberto. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Forlan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Musiala. Roberto Carlos. Adams. And Bastoni. Beckenbauer. And Bastoni. And it's Salah. Musiala producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Musiala. And the counter is on. Passing nice and neat. Maradona. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Rice. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Diogo Dalot does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Neymar. And he's forced to go back. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Bastoni, over to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Drogba. Rijkaard. Beckham. Well played for Rijkaard. Here's a chance! Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And the pass is intercepted.
Has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Maradona applies the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Japan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Diogo Dalot threads one in. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Japan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will...
Gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
France find a position of real strength now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Mohamed Salah, and it's Beckham. He's having a go! And that is great goalkeeping.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Played into space.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and Ilad and...
Drogba! And he's heaved it away.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Maradona. Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Beckham. And that is out of play. Forlan. Now it's Drogba. Good play on the left-hand side here. Forlan is wide and looking to get onto this. Big header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, well played, well played. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Forlan. Maradona. Corner then.
Substitution for Japan.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Musiala.
And it's been taken short.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 23, Perez.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Perez. Beckham. Bastoni. That's Rijkaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. And this is Perez. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. That's a decent clearance. France have the chance. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Maradona. Maradona!
Japan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Salah. Maradona. Bastoni. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... It's Maradona! And it's been given away. Beckham. Beckenbauer. Bastoni. Roberto Carlos. He's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes have
That's
been
been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. 2 minutes to be added on. He is through here. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice bit of trickery, picked out brilliantly. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a look and plays it forward. Hazard, it's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Guti. Guti's cross. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a good foot in there. And it's Guti. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
And he's had a hit! Oh, terrible pass. Guti delivers. Maradona. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckenbauer. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. Guti, looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Torres. And the ball is out of play. Beckham. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. A chance for a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Cruzeiro have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Modric.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Yamal. He's Yamal! And that has fair fizzed. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter can be on now for Japan. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Maradona. Perez. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this?
It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It is a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Guti. Played into the middle. Up he goes! And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance! Oh, split second reaction.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Guti with the short one. Oh, it's played into the area. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Delivers with whip. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Perez. That pass isn't the best. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, what a climb! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Beckenbauer. And Yamal. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, smashing header! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckenbauer, and it's Modric. No way through there. Zakaria, nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? He's through here. Torres has it in a wide position. In by... There's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Forlan chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's onto this. That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Koundé. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to...
Hazard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Maradona. Japan looking to pass their way through. Beckenbauer. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And that's a good ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now, can they get him away? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 4, camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
Adams can get it clear.
Camisa
Japan
6.
are looking to go forward now. And this is Perez.
Japan are stuck.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's really well cleared. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Forlan. Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Maradona plays it short. Tries to cut back. And he's taking no chances there. Japan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Perez. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Camavinga attempts a clearance. Has a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Now it's Forlan. Nakata. Perez. Modric. And it's Maradona. And it's Perez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Camavinga.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
2 minutes to be added on. Hazard. And here's Nakata. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Japan present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 10. Sai para a entrada do jogo.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper...
That's that, the end. Japan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the player...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he...
Jamal! Adams gets rid without sophistication. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Mohamed Salah. He is through. He goes for a shot! Goal! Japan! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mohamed Salah really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Mexico finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Delivers the ball. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rodri. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a promising position. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Barcola! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Barcola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Yamal's cross. Nunez! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Rodri. Beckham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barcola.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Salah. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodri. Beckham. Could move up a gear here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has been slung wide. Hangs in a cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was. Just when...
Oh, what's he done? He's won a chance! Rodri. Almost half an hour in now. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Opts to... Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nunez! No, not the best of headers. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Perez. Beckenbauer. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. spread it left. And here's Barcola. And Adams. Beckham. Beckenbauer just eases him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. Vardiol plays it short. He's on it, can he get away? Early ball out from the back. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Japan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cannavaro, and that's gone loose. He's looking wide. Barcola. And the shot! And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
De Bruyne goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Perez. Maradona. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Forlan. De Bruyne. Now Barcola. Camavinga. Barcola. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Adams. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Japan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Japan carrying a one-goal lead. There's the crossfield ball. Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. Beckham. Rodri. And it's Beckham. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And it's Perez. Look at the space. It's Maradona! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcola. Oh, sweet feet. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been won straight back. Nicely aimed pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio en México. Número 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Done delicately. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Cambio.
Van Dijk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Beckham. Perez. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Out to the left it goes. Barcola. Oh, that's fabulous. Perez. Now it's Maradona. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, chance for a shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Cambio en México. Número 29.
Mexico have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland.
Mexico really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Hazard looking to run onto it. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Crossed in once. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maradona. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's picked his way through. This looks promising. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And it's with the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Perez. Now it's Haaland. And there goes the final whistle. Japan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Bayer picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe! Bayer making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Raul is wide and looking to get onto this.
Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Roberto Carlos. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Forlan. Yamal is onto this. Yamal! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Raul, nicely spread. Oh, no joy this time. Japan leading currently through the only goal of the game, and own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in.
Japan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Costa Corta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Forlan. Now Costa Curta. Hernes. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Yamal. Serginho. Japan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Serginho. Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Serginho finds himself offside. Adams, and back to the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Hernes, spread it left. Raul. Szoboszlai. Rodri. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Serginho. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Mbappe. Japan are looking to go forward now. Perez. Now Hernes. Now it's Forlan. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Perez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rodri. Park Ji-sung. And that's been drilled in. It's goals! Bayer claims it, and the danger passes. Yamal.
Japan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide. Crosses it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! Bayer clears.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Timber. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Forlan. Perez. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Now the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
And please welcome.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Japan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Costa Curta. And it's Beckham. It's Perez. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. Here's Forlan. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
After 52
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams. Rodri. Opts for safety.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he get it through? Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Soboslai has it out wide and in space. Drives it in. Beckenbauer gets it clear. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Forlan. Almost an hour gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. Rodri. And Adams. Beckham. Now Costa Curta. Rodri. Adams. Here's Roberto Carlos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's through and all along. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Japan, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Costa Curta. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. And he's managed to get free. Ball swung in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Roberto Carlos. Perez. And Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. No way through. Out to the right. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. Zirkzee played out to the left flank. He's got away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared without complication. Rodri. Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
In once more. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hernes. Now it's Perez. And it's made its way to him. Japan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Scholes is fouled. He's there and gets it away. Forlan. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham goes short. Has a shot!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, that's nice. And it's Perez. There's no flag. Costa Corta. He is just caressing the ball. He slings it. Big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Japan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Beckham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Oh, what a climb! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Climbs up big! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Hazard. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Griezmann, Maradona, and he's there to belt it away. And we have our very first corner. Griezmann with the short one. Griezmann picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rodri makes the interception. DiMarco cuts out the pass. And it's Maradona. Maradona played down the flank. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Maradona. Hernes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. And it's Maradona. Played out to the right. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass is just off target. Bayer gets it away. Showing great feet there. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernes. Baresi. And this is Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams. Japan are behind here despite their domination of possession. And it's Rodri. Adams. Japan finding their passes. Oh, fake. Applies the finish! Missed by a fraction. Rodri and Maradona. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Torres. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckham. Adams. And it's Rodri.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's well positioned. Chance! sticks it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Maradona has a look and plays it forward. Maradona cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's managed to get free. Pernis. Beckham. Oh, good-looking ball. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Adams.
There will be 1 minute
Baresi.
added time.
Fernandez. And it's Rodri. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Japan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rodri. Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? Pernis. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maradona. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out to the right. Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to...
Goes for the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Torres! Plays it. It's a mighty effort. Torres! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. Aims beyond the... And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 26, Savinho. Coming on to replace him is number 22,
Adams.
Odegaard.
And it's Rodri. That's Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Hoeneß. Beckham. Now Hoeneß. Knocks it out wide. And it's Beckham. Maradona. Now Hoeneß. Gives it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Odegaard does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Maradona must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
That has been slung wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
10,
changes on
Fernando
both sides,
Torres.
actually.
Number 20, Hazard. Coming on the field.
And he stands
Number
tall,
29,
impenetrable.
Kai Havertz. Number 11,
Sanchez.
Neymar. Substitutions taking
DiMarco.
place.
Sanchez. And Fernandez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Odegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Neymar has it in a wide position. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to the... Oh, what has happened here? And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Neymar. Adams wins the duel this time. Araujo. Sanchez. Maradona. Oh, good spread. It's come to nothing. Musiala. And it's Beckham. Hoeneß, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. And here's Maradona. And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can... It's Maradona! And the keeper threw out a limb. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. And he's in on... There's the shot!
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the referee brings it to a close. Japan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Pedri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead of his opponents and his contemporaries.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's in space and looking for options. Out towards the flank. Perez. Rodri, looking to play him in. Maradona!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He has found the way through.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Face to face with the keeper. Takes a shot! Goal! Japan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Great chance! Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal, Beckenbauer. And it's Maradona. Pedri.
Club America really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That has not gone well. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pedri, and he lines up a cross. It is a corner, good chance. Roberto Carlos with the clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw. Hernandez approaching the half-hour mark. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And that has been clubbed away. Perez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Koundé. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Koundé. Rodri. Pedri. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick... And the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass.
Yamal! Oh, that wasn't far away. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Diaz. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Adams defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé. And it's Rodri. This looks promising. Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide. Hernandez. Now it's Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Fires it in low. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be... And again! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, this looks sharp. Perez. And that has left him in a heap. Caresses it through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Club America get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Costa Curta. And it's Forlan. Japan needing a change of fortune here. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Hernandez, he's got away, plays it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
In again. Forlan. Japan are looking to break at pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. Almost an hour gone. And this is Forlan. Maradona.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is. And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That has been slung wide. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Swung over. Diaz is herring after that one. Can he latch on to this? Good ball, good take. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. Perez. Beckham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland. Back into the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Club America clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Spread it left. Diaz. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Club America clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Haaland. Perez. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Hernandez. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Cambio en el América. Número 19.
Rodri has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Messi.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
97. Se está
Alexander.
realizando un
Oh,
cambio.
smashing header. He should have put that one away.
Stoichkov really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Beckham. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Just 5 minutes left. A probing pass. Crossed in again. And that has been knocked clear.
Japan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Rafael Leao! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt!
Número
It is a
97.
good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good...
And that's it. Japan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Dembele.
And there's the shot!
Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Played into the... And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Wilshere. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Hernes.
He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro. Kimmich. It's Saka. Foden. And it's Dembele. He's found a way past. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nice looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maradona. And it's Wilshere.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's gone for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Hakimi.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Yamal.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Forlan. Wilshere. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Maradona. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Japan are down to 10 men. Cannavaro. Foden. He's in space and looking for options. In by oh, what a climb! Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Foden. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Forlan. Played out to the right. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Forlan! Oh, another save.
Forlan really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. What a throw in.
Adams. Beckenbauer. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Beckenbauer.
Japan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Now it's Dembele. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Adams has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's a good ball out wide. Drive, Camavinga! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a ball! Stood up well to him there. Maradona. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. And the finish! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the shot! Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Perez. And it's Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. Dembele!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Perez. Aim forwards. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, terrible pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Beckenbauer. Bayer.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising from... It's Dembele! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let That'd be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. Baresi. And it's Maradona. Now Hoeneß. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. This might spell danger. Great chance! Delivery from Mbappe. And they win it back again. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in. Hakimi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution for Japan.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Baresi. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. He's there and gets it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Roberto Baggio. Goes for goal! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Great ball, and he tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Japan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Roberto Baggio!
Japan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Hoeneß. Pass somewhat off target. The ball has bounced loose now. Just 5 minutes left. Turns back here, probably the best option. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Camavinga. And it's Hakimi. Roberto Baggio. And he whips a terrific header. He's put it wide.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
To replace him is number 9, Erling Haaland. Substitution.
Pedri.
33 minutes added time.
Foden. Palmer. He's chosen to go back. Yeah, he's fouled in there. Musiala. Changes him with that pass. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's Maradona. It's Maradona! Oh, terrific save. And now they can clear their lines. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Japan have very little in the way of excuses here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started. That could spell trouble.
That's a big chance!
Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Yamal.
And the shot!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Beckenbauer just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Timber. Isak. And that has left him in a heap.
Barcelona have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Gerassi.
Out towards the flank.
Alexander.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Beckenbauer. And Yamal.
And it's Maradona.
Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Showing great feet there.
Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
Hitters!
It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona, really.
Bernardo Silva is fouled.
Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Baresi. And it's Rodri. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far.
Roberto Carlos.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eder Militao. It's Bernardo Silva. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's through, it's one-on-one! Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold.
Bernardo Silva. Good read, needed to be. Played out to the right. He's given it away.
Gerassi. Ruben Neves. Aims beyond the defence. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Produces a cross. Played out towards the right wing.
Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodri.
That's Ruben Neves.
Some really good ball movement. He is through here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Threads one in. Now it's Isak. Isak! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Girassi! Harmlessly behind.
Japan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that could set him on his way. Girassi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. Beckenbauer. Pedri. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. And that's put paid to a promising move. We are into overtime. Now it's Maradona. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's found a way past. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Japan are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. Baresi. To Ruben Neves. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves in acres of space out wide. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Rodri. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Girassi. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. He's played it long. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maradona. Japan still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's Asa! In he goes again. It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gatti. Japan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Musiala proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Isak. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Isak. And it's Timber. Now there's a chance to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Girassi. Girassi! Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Forlan.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. This is the time you need that pace.
Ruben Neves. Chance for a shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
It's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Maradona. And it's Pedri. Over to the left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Girassi. Pedri. Japan could counter-attack here. Now it's Maradona. And it's Nakata. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
Added
it.
time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here. Messi.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Now it's Yamal. Nice control. And he's gone backward here. And it's Beckham. And Beckham! And that has fair fizzed. Alexander-Arnold. And Joao Palhinha. And it's Rodri. Messi. Maradona gets a foot in here. Rodri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's the chance to counter. Played into space. Look at the space. Vinicius Junior! He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 20.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodri. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a good foot in there. He is through here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Raul proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now it's Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And Joao Palhinha. And it's Messi. Rodri. And it's Joao Palhinha. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been drilled in. Maradona. Beckham. Japan are looking to break at pace. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Surely now! He will be livid with himself. Beckenbauer. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Joao Palhinha. Dembele. And he's managed to get free.
Japan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Dembele. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos. Griezmann. No way through there.
And he welcomes it in. Real... Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter.
Dembele tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Beckenbauer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. Beckenbauer. And Maradona. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Beckham. Yamal. Raul. Vardiol. Raul. Threads one in. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! Griezmann. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. And this is Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. Maradona did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba. And Vardiol. Raul. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vardiol. Raul receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Japan have the chance to go the other way.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Griezmann. The message is clear, none shall pass. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol. Can he get it through? Under an awful lot of pressure.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Knocks it into space. João Palhinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution in progress.
Japan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good.
Big header!
the best of headers.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Haaland. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rodri has created one goal already. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodri. It's Vinicius Junior. Raul. Rodri. Beckham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
Araujo.
Mbappe. Substitution.
And it's Dembele. It's Dembele!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Opts for safety. Araujo. Messi looking to run onto it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Maradona. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi! It's looped in for the pieces! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Can he get away here? He's had it taken off him. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Raul. Number 18, Messi.
Rodri.
Coming on the field.
Japan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And it's Musiala. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Brzezinski. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer. Baresi. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Played back into the centre. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.